Hello. Today we're going to be going through a little bit more on how our expense management portal works. So the first thing that we're going to show you here today is simply how to log into the system and submit expense reports. So each user or employee, as the case may be, is going to have their own unique login into our portal. It'll be based off their email address, and they will create a username and password. So each user is going to have their own specific page. So I'll go ahead and log in as a user here. So each user will have their own. Once they're logged in, they're going to be taken to the home page. We can set it to go to any home page that you would like. This is set to the payment account page where they can opt in to receive ACH payments. But what you'll be most interested in is submission of these expenses. So if they go to our Enter Invoice page, obviously their name is going to be filled out for them. Invoice number, as it is on the document that they're submitting. They can submit credits, PO number if they have something to go with it, invoice description. And key thing to keep in mind, anything on here is fully customizable to add or remove as you need. So we'll set our terms. This can be defaulted based on how you want to actually pay out on your expenses. We can default to net 30 or default to whatever else you may want. They're going to need to enter their purchasing total. So we'll say they have $500 worth of expenses. They can break that out into line items if you would like them to do so. So if a certain amount of this is for a specific code, we can have them break that out, add in a separate one here. They just start typing the code, so if you name your GLs correctly, it should be pretty easy for them to look up, as they can just start typing what the actual code is. So we'll split this over two different line items here. Of course, we're going to want an attachment to go with that. So they can attach the receipt that they have uploaded to their computer. They're also able to submit an expense form that you guys already use. Images, PDFs, whatever they may need can be uploaded. So I'll just grab a PDF as an example. They can enter some notes to check, to pass along to the approvers. So we'll say, whatever, I drove to Detroit, as an example, whatever you want in the notes field. They click save, and that is then going to be submitted to the approval workflow. So once that's been submitted, that's not the only thing they can do here. They can look up all of the invoices that they've submitted and the current status, see that these are unpaid, pull up the invoice that we were looking at earlier, have some detail. They're able to see a history on this invoice, so they'll be able to see its current approval status, to check on their payment. If they have a question, they can send a message to the person. So if they forgot something with the invoice, if they wanted to add something else, they can send a message. That will be put into the approval notes as well. Easy way to keep track of their expenses. They can also keep track of payments received. This will be populated with payments that you have scheduled back to your employee, current status on those, when they can expect those to be received, as well as the method that those payments were actually sent out. Update their profile information, keep track of their account, update their email and password. All can be maintained by the employee. If they ever have a question, they have access to our phone, email, and web-based support. Makes it nice and easy for them to get a quick question answered. And that is the overview of the expense management system as handled by web. We also have an expense management system available for iOS and Android. Functions in a very similar way. The interface is slightly different. The main difference being when they go to attach a file, they have the option to utilize their on-device camera. And from that camera, they can take a picture of their receipts or multiple receipts and upload it directly with that invoice. So that's the quick overview. This also goes through an approval workflow that you can help us customize. For more information on what that approval workflow looks like, you can check out one of our more generic AP videos. But aside from that, it will be approved and imported into GP. We also have the option to disperse these payments directly through our system, so we can do direct ACH or actually set up the check, which you guys can cut locally and deliver to your employees. So that's the very quick overview. If you have any questions about our expense management system, contact sales@enlivensoftware.com, or you can call us at 866-439-5884, extension 2. And make sure to check out our website, sign up for a webinar, or get in contact to get more information. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.